Is summer trading here, or is it Elmer Fudd? Which way did he go? What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update, and I'm shooting this about 30 minutes before the close. I have some webinars to do today, so I won't be able to do them after, so I wanted to get you the information. In the meantime, we're seeing what many are describing as summer trading. I will look at this as the Dow and the S&P making a decision on whether they're going to break out to the upside and follow the Russell and the NASDAQ, or they're going to turn back south. It's hard to say right now. We have a lack of volume, a lack of volatility, but that's what you have to watch. But if you watch the Russell, Russell's making another new high. NASDAQ making another high. Amazon pushing towards 1,700. Apple pushing towards $1 trillion. So right now, there's no reason to believe that the markets are going to break from here. I'm not interested in getting too involved because of the lack of volatility and the lack of action. But certainly neutral and on the sidelines observing this market are things to do, and looking at certain opportunities that will arise if you're looking at charts and you're looking at the markets from that perspective. But what we saw today, we saw oil down big, turned up and closed up. We saw gold down, closed up. We saw the dollar close lower. Bonds were up, and again, we're seeing a lot of churning around here, a lot of action, and there really isn't a solid base footprint yet to really put our fingers on in this market of what's going to happen next. So we sit here and we observe and wait, knowing that most likely Apple will get to $1 trillion before we start to turn south. There's a lot of things that happen in markets that we can't always explain, but assuming that Apple gets to that $1 trillion before the markets turn south, just like it did when it got to 700 before the markets turned south in 2011. So here's the plan, okay? You got to sit and wait and watch. If we get the breakout, then we want to look for the pullback to buy on support. If we break down from here, then we want to look for a small rally to sell resistance. It's a challenging market, as they happen to be when volumes dry up and things get quiet. I think the clearer markets right now are the grains. Grains were higher today, except for soybeans, which were a little bit weaker. But again, those look to be a pretty solid buy and look to be on great support levels. The meats were very mixed. You had cattle going higher. You had hogs getting crushed. You know, basically you had some panic selling based on what's going to happen with tariffs in Mexico and pork products. So I think that's more of an opportunity to buy than anything else. Again, these trade wars are going to resolve out. You're seeing some quick bursts, but a lot of this happens because the markets are very quiet and there's a lack of volume, there's a lack of volatility. Bitcoin was a little bit higher, but what we want to focus on here is waiting to find the next trend or the next direction. Right now is not a great opportunity because without volatility, you give up too much of an edge trying to get in and out of the markets. We need to see some market movement, some things happening, and we're looking at selling the bonds. We still want to sell oil on rallies. We're looking to buy gold. Okay, so there's a lot of things to do, but you got to be patient enough to wait for your opportunity. There is no reason to rush into anything. You know, if you're a momentum trader, okay, you'll trade the momentum. But the biggest thing you want to make sure that everybody understands is if you do make a trade, make sure that you have some protection. You understand your exit before you put that trade on. That's right now in these conditions, the markets have no forgiveness. Okay, without volatility, you don't get forgiven for a mistake. So make sure you have your defensive strategy in place and you have an exit for any trade that you enter today or tomorrow. Make sure you have an exit so you know you're getting out, so you don't get clobbered based on a move that works very quickly. Okay. In the meantime, let's see what happens tomorrow. We're gonna stay patient and we're gonna relax. We're not gonna get in a hurry here. So that'll do it for today's Bubba's Daily Update. In the meantime, we'll see you back here tomorrow. And don't forget to go to patreon.com/Bubba Trading if you'd like to help out our high school program. And of course, libertytalk.fm. You can catch the Bubba Show every day from 4 to 5 Eastern Time, libertytalk.fm. All in all, again, quiet, like Elmer Fudd. Which way did he go? Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.